2nd and 8 from the Bears 38. Darnold under center, a couple of tight ends to the left, Munt and Hawkinson. Play action to Jones, no significant rush. Sam fires right, caught! TJ's killing them to the 20-15-10, out of bounds at the 9. 29-yard connection. Sam Darnold to TJ Hawkinson. Jake McQuaid, the long snapper. Ryan Wright holds. This is a 29-yard field goal between the hash marks to win it. Snap spot. Romo! Yes! And the Minnesota Vikings have won 5 consecutive games at Soldier Field. The final score, 30-27. Are you kidding me with that catch, JJ?
That's how you stand up. That's how you stand up.
And that's the ball game. Touchdown, Vikings.
Nothing like a walk-off winner. Welcome into Vikings Weekly. I'm Tatum Everett, and the Vikings won their 4th straight game. They look to continue that streak on Sunday against the 6-4 Cardinals. It'll be the first time back at US Bank Stadium since November 3rd. So needless to say, we're excited about this one. Coming up in Vikings Weekly, what were the players like during that tense overtime period? We show you in this week's Field Access. The man behind the Vikings dynamic receivers spills his coaching secrets, plus NFL Network's Tom Pelissero on why he thinks it'll be a fight against the Cardinals on Sunday. With 52 seconds left on the clock, the Vikings had a 99.9% chance of winning the game. However, the Bears scored 11 points in the final seconds to send it into overtime. It was a Parker Romo walk-off field goal that delivered the Vikings a victory. And head coach Kevin O'Connell delivered the most emotional locker room speech of the season. And our cameras were there to capture it.
When I told you guys total team effort, all right, for however long it took last night, what else did I say? It wouldn't be perfect. All right, it wouldn't be perfect. All right, but I think when we turn on the tape, all right, a lot of guys in this locker room finding a way to grind out a lead. All right, we gave up a lead late. All the momentum in the world, all right, says that we should not find a way to win that game. All right, momentum doesn't matter when you got what you got in this locker room. A bunch of brothers, no matter what it looks like, no matter who's got to pick up who. All right, we got everything we need in this locker room. All right, part of being in this locker room is being a family. All right, one of your brothers, all right, when we flew to Chicago last night, all right, he went to see his grandfather. All right, got a chance to see him, spent about 5 hours with him. He passed away this morning, early. All right, C.J. Ham is one of our captains. I love this guy with every ounce of me. All right, and we got to be there for him right now. This guy showed up, all right, was willing to lay it on the line all day long. Love you, C.J. Ham. All right, this guy was a game wrecker, got a huge sack when we had to have it, knocked him backwards, gave us a chance. All right, 2 sacks, 4 TFLs. Why he's here, man. JG. All right, we said it would be all 3 phases. All right, all 3 phases. And there might not have been a bigger play all day than Jerry Tillery's blocked field goal. This guy has overcome a hell of a road. All right, been waiting for that game where, when's he going to pop? When's it going to happen? When's it going to happen for him? All right, all this guy did was go 8 for 162, which is a career high, and 1 touchdown. Welcome to the party, Jordan Addison. About that time we needed a play. All right, Sam went to him another time. Had a clip for 7 catches for 114 yards. All right, awesome having this guy back, TJ Hawkinson. All right, this guy's going to accept this on behalf of the offensive line. All right, because I challenged you guys last night. I challenged you guys this week. The way we're coming off the rock, man. All right, there was a lot of good we're going to be fired up about on that tape. All right, making his 100th career start. And all the linemen that played in the game, Brian O'Neill. As a play caller, man, when you got a guy like this, all right, that you know, regardless of circumstance, regardless of whatever has happened, All right, all this guy did was kept pulling the trigger, making plays down the field, standing in there. Whatever we needed, Sam Darnold gave us. Sammy D. All right, I want to finish with this. All right, road wins in the NFC North are hard. They're hard. All right, momentum can swing any which way, and you can flinch anytime you want. And it would be like, okay, maybe that's all right, but that. All right, we are on a grind and a mission the rest of this season. Every minute, every hour we work, we know we're chasing something special. And I cannot wait to do it every day with you guys. This is the most special group I've ever been around. Player for player, coach, every human being in here. I love this group, but we got to know something. Too much is given, much is required. We got to grind this thing out. You guys be ready to play 3 straight at US Bank Stadium. And go bring the noise. Every single week, we rock and roll. Sam Darnold, you got it.
Road Warriors. Here we go, fellas. Hey. Yo. Hey, keep stacking these things, man. Hey, I love playing ball with you guys, man. Keep grinding, man. Keep getting better. Here we go. Vikes on 3. 1, 2, 3. Vikes.
These are just so good, but I can see why. The Vikings are 6-1 in close games this season, which leads to plenty of emotions. And Sunday marked the 5th straight win for the Vikings at Soldier Field, and we were able to document the entire roller coaster of emotions from the sidelines. Here's Field Access, the Bears edition.
Let's have some fun today, boys. Eyes, hands, and feet all day. Play a little bit longer, a little bit faster, strain a little bit harder, and we'll see if they want to keep swinging in the fourth quarter. We've been laying it on them the whole game. And when it's crunch time, we the baddest on the field. Play hard, have fun. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Come on. It is a division game. We know what that means. On the road, in the division, we got to get it. We got to get it.
You already know that ball is ours. Dog mentality.
Physicality game. Gonna equal some great finesse. All right? Physicality all day. Big plays. One play at a time, all right?
I didn't need it, man. Reduce.
Let's get it.
Have a game. Come on. No worries. No worries today, bro. No worries today. All I gotta say is get the job done, bro. However it takes. We in enemy territory. It's that time. What can I say? The time is now. Dog mentality. We the only ones that can stop us. And today, ain't none of that going on. Let's go. Hey, start fast and stay late. Hey, we here for a party, man. Let's turn this up. We bring the energy. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's go.
7-0 Bears, 5 seconds to go in the first quarter. 1st and 5 Minnesota from the Bears 47. Sam, play action, straight drop, firing for Addison. Center of the field, incomplete. No flag there.
No, he caught it.
Oh, he caught it.
He caught it.
Are you kidding me? At the 2? Oh, wow. 1st and goal from the 2. Cam Akers, the tailback, 7-0 Chicago. First time all season. The Bears have led at the end of 1. Darnold back to pass, fires to the end zone. Caught! Touchdown! Jordan Addison with his 5th touchdown this season.
Outstanding. It was a good matchup. Yeah. Good matchup.
No, that was a great operation.
Did everything you asked you to do.
48-yard try right hash. Scott Daly snaps. Rookie Torrey Taylor holds. Santos kicks with his right foot. It's blocked, and it's picked up by Brian Asamoah, who heads to the right side. He gets to the 30, 35, 40. Angles left like a nice tailback. Go ahead, Brian. Across the 45, down at the 47.
I told you. Good. All week.
Big time. Hey, that was big time, bro. That was big time, my baby.
Every snap, dog. Every snap counts. Good work.
Bro, you got a bigger side than a rim. Why you trying to cut back? You are a linebacker.
I'm a running back.
Hey, you not. You a linebacker.
Get it in. Get it out.
He's trying to get it. He did that 3 times.
I gotta go sideline.
You don't got no ball carrier vision. Ball carrier vision on 50.
2nd and goal from the 5, 3 receivers left, 2 right. Darnold empty backfield shotgun, and Aaron Jones goes in motion to the right. Darnold looking left, throwing left, and it's caught by Jalen Naylor at the 1. Reaches for the end zone. Touchdown.
That away, Speedy! That was a big time low, high, low right there now. Yeah. It's awesome, buddy.
Put on the gas, accelerate. Let's go. Put on the gas.
Fourth down, he gets the snap off. On 4th and 4. Throws left. Incomplete. The Vikings have turned over the Bears on downs.
You're on the road in the division. You're on the road in the division. Just keep playing. Just keep playing. Great job. That's the way to respond.
Kudos to our Vikings Entertainment Network for putting together such an amazing reel from the Bears game. Now, every week we usually get to sit down with a player. However, this week we had the chance to catch up with wide receivers coach Keenan McCardell. Not everyone that can do can teach. However, McCardell uses his own experiences to mentor his room to success.
I kept my guard up so long, thought that I was down for the count, but I up.
I'm having a great time. I had a great time in my playing days, but I'm having a great time now because I got a group of guys that love to play football.
Darnold throws to the goal line, touchdown, Jalen Naylor. Fires over the middle, caught cold-blooded, sweet move, JJ. He's gonna whip it right to Addison, caught, stiff arm at the 15, Jordan Addison.
You know, they kind of take on my persona sometimes.
What would be your persona?
I am a gritty, down, dirty, go get it type of guy when I'm on the field. I don't leave nothing to chance. You know, I'm all out 100%. Sooner or later, your time is coming.
It's funny you mentioned that because there wasn't a lot going on about where's Jordan Addison in this offense. And, you know, he mentioned a few times how he wanted to get that ball, make more plays, and then boom.
Like them, I'm still fighting. The man coming to your land like the Vikings.
Darnold back to pass, fires to the end zone, caught, touchdown, Vikings! Jordan Addison with his 5th touchdown this season.
We joke in our room about where are you, you know, this, that, and the other. All of a sudden, Jets telling me, you want to be great? Where are you? I'm waiting on you, you know. And I was like, yeah, we're waiting on you, you know, and stuff like that. So we joke around like that, but everybody has a role in our offense. And Sunday was his role to be the main star, and he was, and you know, he lives up to the building.
How about that grab? Contested, a guy he basically hanging on his back.
We kept calling his number, and he kept responding, you know, and I think, you know, it's kind of like a basketball shooter like Steph Curry or somebody. Once he gets hot, keep feeding him. And Jordan got hot, and he was making plays left and right, and it looked like, wow, he's in a groove. Yeah. Let's keep feeding. You know, I expect my guys to make catches. You know, I expect them to make those type of catches because that's how they're built. You know, they're built to make contested catches, and they want to be those type of receivers that make contested catches like that. And I always tell them, you make those type of catches, you become great receivers. So, you know, he made it. He's on his way.
Still to come here on Vikings Weekly. We sit down with head coach Kevin O'Connell to get the X's and O's before the Cardinals game. And Tom Pelissero points out a lot of ties between this Cardinals staff and Minnesota. Plus, we'll show you what the players did to give back this Thanksgiving season.
Touchdown, Vikings!
1, 2, 3, 5.
Today's our annual Thanksgiving meal drive-through in partnership with Hy-Vee and Land O'Lakes. We're contributing 1,500 Thanksgiving meals to nonprofits and families in the community, and it's a really exciting way to give back to really important members of our community.
Land O'Lakes is really excited to partner with the Minnesota Vikings today. You know, we're both passionate about our community and about food insecurity, and Land O'Lakes is farmer-owned. Our farmers have the opportunity to put food on the table of many every year, and this is a great opportunity for our employees, for our coaches and players to partner together to put food on the table for local communities.
It's great energy, man. It's something that we love as a team to do. I mean, we did it the past couple years, and it's great to help families around Thanksgiving. I think the fellas enjoy it. You know, it's part of our camaraderie. You know, it brings the team even closer.
giving turkeys?
Yeah.
And what else? Bags of food? You gotta look this way for the camera.
Yeah.
Is this your first time here or no?
Yeah.
It
This
is?
is my first time here.
So we're out here today, handing out turkeys. How do you feel like Atlanta Lakes are doing with this event today?
I think it's a great event. I think it's a great setup. You know, we have the bags here already counted. We have the turkeys boxed up. You know, it's going fast. People coming in, getting as much stuff as they need. We have a lot of people doing group work and you know, passing the stuff around. So it's been great that the Vikings, they've given us this space to be able to do this.
Hope you and your family are having a wonderful Thanksgiving. Welcome back into Vikings Weekly. I'm Tatum Everett, and you just saw a sneak peek into what our players did to give back this holiday season. Now it's time to focus on Sunday's matchup, and I have a crazy stat for you. The Vikings have won 11 consecutive home games against the Arizona Cardinals, including a postseason contest. That dates back to 1977. They look to make that 12 straight on Sunday, and head coach Kevin O'Connell knows it will be a fight, especially when dealing with Kyler Murray, Budda Baker, and company.
Is it Arizona on the horizon? Is it good, Kevin, in any way that you guys just played Caleb Williams a week in front of Kyler Murray?
Yeah, I think it could be good, and I think there's also a lot of tape now that I'm sure Kyler's saying, hey, I'm going to be able to get out and make some plays off schedule if I can just avoid that Van Ginkel guy, if I can just get away from Grenard and, you know, Cashman and obviously the rest of our guys. But at the same time, I think we know we've got to find a way to keep the quarterback in the pocket a little bit more, and I thought we were close on some plays the other day. It was a big part of the game plan that Caleb was able to overcome and make some huge plays in the game. So we've got to make sure Kyler's having a phenomenal year. I mean, when you watch him on tape, he's decisive, he's playing in rhythm, and when he needs to, you're seeing that, you know, elite quickness and change of direction that lets him cause problems for so many teams. So it's going to be a huge part of the game for sure.
The Cards, just a couple of quickies to close here. Sunday at noon for the Boom, KFAM. You face Budda Baker a bunch of times. How important is he to their defense?
He's everything. And now I give Jonathan Gannon, he's a really good defensive coach. He's got a good coordinator, and I give them a lot of credit. They are playing some unique structures you don't really see around the NFL. And what I mean by that is, PA, there's going to be some times where you see 5 DBs just standing across the back like a college 3-3-5 defense.
Yeah.
And Budda's right in the middle. And he could be in the box in a heartbeat. He could be playing, you know, a 2-deep look. He can be playing quarters or single high, or they could be playing man. So you really don't have a lot of ways to undress it pre-snap. So you're really going to have some high-level processing, some great detail by our wide receivers as we try to, you know, express concepts against the different looks that they have. And Sam's going to have to, you know, find ways to put the ball in play in rhythm and take the quicker check down type throws when they present themselves, because that's how they want you to play, but it's how you need to play to be able to consistently avoid them causing negative plays. Because when they've stopped the run and forced negative plays, it's been a darn good defense. If you play into the way that they want to play and you try to force some throws here and there, they'll make you pay for it. So we got to have a nice combination of kind of patience, but then when we get our spots and we get our ops, we got to make those happen. And that's one thing we did really well the other day.
Their first-round receiver, Marvin Harrison Jr., 6 touchdowns, but 4 very early in the season. How is he fitting in?
Oh, he's everything that everybody in this league thought he would be. He's big, he's fast, he's physical, he's got great hands, he can make contested catches. They're really letting him do a lot of different things to try to get him down the field vertically, and then sometimes they'll take the top off with somebody else, and he's, you know, running those crossing routes that seem to show up in a lot of offenses these days. But he's a big-time player. We got to know where he is. We got to know exactly who's responsible for him, where's the help coming from, and then we got to get the rush to get home while all, you know, being aggressive to go get Kyler, but you can't let him out either. Because if you let them out, those could be some catastrophic plays.
You can find that entire conversation on Vikings.com or the Vikings app. As Coach mentioned, this team will have their hands full on Sunday. NFL Network's Tom Pelissero will be covering the game from US Bank Stadium, and he broke down what exactly this Vikings defense needs to do to contain the Cardinals offense.
They've got, Kyler Murray And Marvin Harrison, they've been playing at a high level, through the early portion of the season. James Conner is still one of the underrated running backs in the NFL.
Yeah.
They got a really good tight end there as well. There's a lot of people with Minnesota ties on that staff as well. Obviously not just Jonathan Gannon, but Drew Petzing, who was a former Vikings assistant, is the OC. Nick Rawlis, who's a former Vikings assistant, is the DC. Monty Ossenforth, the general manager, is from, I think, Zimmerman, if I'm not mistaken, Minnesota. Zimmerman is Zumbrota, something with a Z. At any rate, you got a lot of familiar faces that are going to be coming into this building. It's going to be a challenge because, as much as anything, and again, I think Petzing is going to be a head coaching candidate in this offseason. He's done a good job with the offense. They ran into Seahawks defense that's playing really well. But the way that the Cardinals have played on defense with Gannon and Rawlis running things, it's been really impressive. They're gonna have a fight on their hands, and it might be a little bit of a slugfest on Sunday.
KFC said that Kyler Murray is playing elite ball right now. What have you seen from him?
I would say Kyler is certainly back to health. That's the biggest thing. Last year, he tore the ACL at the end of the 2022 season, and then in 2023, he missed, about half the year and then came back. And he was still kind of working his way back in. When I went through there in training camp, everybody was saying, like, Kyler looks like himself again. And you saw him, and physically, he's fully back in shape. He's obviously not a tall guy. I'm not going to call him short because he's not that much shorter than me. But he's a thickly built dude, and he looked like he was back physically to the way that we've seen him look in the past. And he's still got all that wiggle. He's still got the elusiveness. He can still do all those things. They've got him playing more efficiently because the background for Petzing is in not quite the same offense that Kevin O'Connell runs, but there are a lot of similarities to it here. And they've gotten him to play efficient football. Again, coming off a tough game, tough environment last week in Seattle, but I would fully anticipate that we're going to get the best of Kyler on Sunday.
You can find that conversation plus so much more game preview content on Vikings.com or the Vikings app. That will do it for us here on Vikings Weekly. Don't forget to tune in to the game on Sunday on Fox. It's a noon kickoff between the Vikings and Cardinals as Minnesota goes for their 10th win of the season.
Touchdown, Vikings!
1, 2, 3.